Hello, everybody. Hello. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
You
Nobody's
nobody's there.
there. Is somebody there? The puppies are there. He said, "Where you going? Where you going, Daddy?" Hello, puppies. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Okay, so
You know what? I want to go to the casino. So
wait, I have to make sure they can hear. Okay, good. Everything's loud. You want to go to the casino?
Mm-hmm. Boy. Oh, you're sweating. Who knew dogs could sweat? Yeah. Hello. Can you tell us who's going right?
Well, I'm trying to get to.
I don't know what you're doing.
Do you ever?
You ain't doing it right. Dogs gotta go in, my love.
They're gonna feel so alone.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
No. Not at all. Not today.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom. Boom.
Hang on 1 second. Let me find the video.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Peace and quiet.
Okay. Live
I know the neighborhood is thanking us. Thank you.
videos. See, it's not here. Here we go with this again.
Well, while my wife tries to figure out who is staring at us back,
Well, I mean, we
I
can
will
see right
say
there. Live chat.
hello.
Okay, so nobody has really come to say anything to us yet.
That's totally cool.
Totally cool.
Where are the questions?
Totally cool. Totally cool.
Totally cool.
Totally cool.
Cool, cool.
Totally cool.
Yeah.
Totally cool. What are you giggling about? Turn on ink cut. View channel. Look, babe. There we are. There we go. What are you giggling about? Okay, I found us.
Yay! She found us. If I tried to take some bootleg Ozempic,
I don't even remember what Ozempic is.
I think that's that weight loss thing. Like if I tried to find the ingredients and make it here, that I don't know how else you find bootleg. Would you support me?
My love, you can make a proper peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How on God's green earth am I going to trust you to make a bootleg Ozempic?
You know, I'd probably get it right. Right? And secondly, peanut butter and jelly, it's very hard to find a 50-50 ratio. I didn't know how hard it was until I met you. You know, because usually I don't even know what the fuck I did. I didn't even come up to 100. I think I was up to 130%. Like 70% peanut butter, 60% jelly, and a whole lot of ugh.
And a whole lot of ugh.
Ugh.
You're silly. You're a silly Billy. Why are you pushing on that? Yes, there's just one person watching us. And for those that one watching, hello! I ain't mad at it. So how was your week?
I had my one-on-one with my boss yesterday, and I told her this was the longest week ever.
I thought the week before was the longest week ever.
This was a long week. It really was.
What made it so long?
It just dragged. You know, I mean, it took forever to get to Wednesday, and then before I knew it, it was Friday. It was very confusing. But I told you, my boss said to me yesterday, she said, this is going to sound like nitpicking, but when you're on the meetings with the whole team, our boss wants it to be laptops down. Babe, I was second person in. Screen full ahead. I could see me. I was just me and Crystal. Just going. I couldn't even say anything.
Hi, Darla.
Hi, Darla. I couldn't even say anything, babe. I just said, you got me. You got me. All right. Laptops down.
How was your week, Darla? I asked Red how her week was. It's the same answer every week. You know that, right?
There's not much variety in my weeks. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, if I do say this was a damn fucking tastic week, I think you might want to delve a little deeper. I'm not joking. Like, yo, what was going on?
She said it was the longest week ever, Darla.
You know, so outside of that, I mean, I love this time of year. You know what I realized that 49 years old, realized I love coming out of summer going into fall. That's my favorite time of year. What's your favorite time?
I'm a snow bunny. You're pretty hot.
Yeah,
pretty
get
hot.
me October-ish.
Even
when
though
the
I
nights
look like
start
a
to get cool.
bumblebee right now, I like winter.
I love that. I love this type of year. I don't know, and partly because the weather is calming down, but mostly because football is getting ready to ramp up. Get off your tit.
I'm not. My boobie ain't way up here.
You look like you were. That's what you look like.
But does my face look like I'm doing?
It didn't look like you were enjoying it. I didn't say you were doing it well, baby.
It's from
you were
it's
just
from
doing it.
Caleb clipping me yesterday. Okay, the dog clipped me. He's a big boy. My feet went in the air, and I was hanging on for dear life to the wall. He clipped me. He hurt me.
So shout out with us. Who we got on with us?
So far, Darla is the one I see. Darla says she felt that too. She felt the same way. Her week was long, I guess.
No, she must have felt like you were massaging your boob.
Cian, hi, honey.
Darla, thumbs up if you felt like she was massaging her boob.
It just feels, you know how when you sleep on your arm or on one side, and it feels like all the meat is just in there, and it's just clumped up and it's sore. But yesterday, the day before, I fell out. I'm clumsy.
Y'all, I got that call at work. She took out the washing machine. How you take out? We had to buy some special wrench type of thing to be able to put the spring back on it. Baby took it down.
I did not take out the washing machine. All I did was I went to try and fall. Well, I didn't try to fall. I was hanging on. And when I fell, I went to try and catch myself. And my hand just slid down. And what I did is, it's a front-loading washing machine. So the seal, it came off. Because I went down in a blaze of glory. Face down in the mud.
Some of my fondest memories when we were just getting together, Jay was always falling. Always falling. That shit was so funny.
Hey, Paulette.
But now she doesn't like for me to laugh at her, so she's extra freaking careful with how she walks, so she rarely falls anymore.
What you mean I don't like you laughing at me?
You're very sensitive.
You don't say.
I say, "Are you okay?"
You okay, babe? What you say now is, "Oh God, what now? Are you all right, babe?" No, actually, I don't even think I get it all right. Oh, what happened now?
I blame you too. Hello.
You got that.
I'm not stupid.
Hi, C Darling. Did you see C Darling's on as well?
Hi, C Darling. I don't remember C Darling.
Can you guys do us a favor? Can you give us a thumbs up for getting red on? Finally.
I told you I'd support your channel, baby.
Support me all the way back to where you're nowhere around. Oh, you support not being around.
No, I'm always around.
Where's Red? You ain't in the camera.
Whatever. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Yo, I was watching Sports Center this morning. They took us to, I think it was the Idaho State Fair.
Idaho State Fair.
And
get a potato.
And what they do out there is they have competitions for the best turkey calling, the best hog calling, the best. So we got to see something. He said, "See."
You gotta come over here so they can see what the
no,
face
I don't
you're
want
making.
them to see my face.
Let them see your face.
No, I'm done with that.
Get over here and sue it.
No.
Get over here and sue in the camera.
It was awesome.
One more time. Come on. Let them see. Sui.
You know, so, and they had the chicken call. Oh, and the chicken calling. The chicken calling. No. Makes me want to drive to Idaho to see that, because you know they probably got some good food in there too.
In Idaho?
You would think. Eat maybe a good pie?
A good potato?
No, they don't only do potatoes.
In Idaho.
That's the heartland of America. You should have some good apple pies out there or something. You know what? I want something sweet.
Apple pie with a slice of cheddar cheese.
I think that's country, baby. You'd fit right in.
I am not country. I would never eat apple pie
you country
with a slice of cheese.
I mean, say P-I-L-L. The way you say it is country.
I'm sorry. I'm from Colorado. That's how we say P-I-L-L.
Say it.
Pill.
No, you don't say that. Can you get my peels, please? My peels.
I'm going to peel you like a banana.
So, anyway. So, how was your week, my love? Besides falling,
you give a shit.
Being knocked out by the dogs. Anything else?
No, I got knocked out by your dog.
Besides all that, how did your week go?
Oh, you don't want to talk about the fact that your dog took me out?
Puppy is full of love.
Just so you know, the blue-eyed little motherfucker belongs to her.
That's my baby boy.
He chose her. And
she is salty balls about it.
She don't do nothing with him because I chose him. I chose all of them. I choose all of them. And he don't want nothing to do with me. And when she goes into the office, he's like at the door dying the whole day.
It's going to be real rough when I got to go to San Diego in November. I might have to knock you out, knock you over the head the night before and drive you to the ER and be like, I can't make it to San Diego this time, y'all.
We'll put that on camera.
Jenny fell out.
Really?
I just said your name all out there. She fell the hell out.
Yeah.
They already know you clumsy.
Everybody knows my name is Jen. So, let me see what everybody said. Did I miss anybody? I did not. Good. So,
what you want to do tonight? What you want to
I put up a post asking you guys if you had any Q&A for us. Any questions? Any topics you want to discuss for the week? Ladies, we're getting older. Anybody else? Pushing 45 and up? Anybody else? have something their mama didn't tell them, like us, that we should have known about. They told us everything else, but didn't tell us. Anybody else feeling left out in the cold
And I
about
tell y'all,
those
I
important
pee
things?
5 times a night now. I haven't had a good night's sleep since 72. It is depressing.
Since the year 72?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, homie,
Yeah.
you was born in 76. Shut up.
So you feel me.
Shut up.
So go on, baby, with your soliloquy. Go on.
My soliloquy? How about you soliloquy your ass in there? Dayquil your ass in there. May I have a Mountain Dew, please? And thank you. So you see how you say that? You say that real jacked up, but then you bat your eyelids and say it nicely. Wait, I thought the dogs had to be in. So guys, hi Paulette. With the utmost respect, I am not YouTube much. May I ask you still eat flour? It's fine. I do not. I gave it up a long time ago.
What? Coke?
The flour.
Oh, yeah.
Coke?
We don't snort that no more, guys.
Don't be telling people we snorted Coke. Some people may take that seriously.
We don't do that anymore.
So guys, I ordered cherry Coke. Right? I ordered cherry Coke. Now, I still have my cravings, Paulette. Don't get it twisted. I have stuff on standby just in case I'm upset about it, but I stay away from it. In fact, I forget about it. I have it so far back in the bag, I don't even remember it. Actually, I'm gonna need to throw it out. It might be bad. Anyway, so about this. Does anybody think this, if you've tasted this, tastes like a really sweet, yum-malicious Shirley Temple? Shirley Temple.
You said I do 2 for cornstarch? 1 day at a time?
One day at a time. And on my bad days, man, woo!
Yeah, kind of sad. I had just gotten good at packing it.
She did. She was good. But let me tell you something. On my bad days, it takes all I have not to grab the spoon and just go open up the bag and just get to digging on in there. Hey, Jessie. Happy
Well, let me
Friday,
tell you something.
babe.
People think that shit is funny. Cornstarch addiction ain't no joke. That shit got expensive. Every time we turned around, we gotta go to Big H Mott. It was like, why you shaking?
Really, why you doing all this? Like I was some sort of crackhead for it.
No, baby. That's not what I'm saying. Damn. But that shit was expensive. It was expensive.
She said that like I was a crackhead.
You know, so.
Okay, I got panicked when I got low. Jay, do you still enjoy flour? I only have a spoonful every now and again.
Yeah, when I'm at work, you in here dipping in the flour?
No. No, not even when I go.
Baby.
Not even when I go to make fried chicken. I don't.
Although, you remember that one time you seasoned it?
I did.
And your eyes rolled?
My eyes did roll. When I saw the flour pouring in the bag, I was like, oh boy. You saw that eye? They doing different things when it comes to flour. That's a whole different brain thing when I start to have to cook with flour. And my mouth gets to getting, I'm like, I need that.
Hey, Ari? Is that
Ari.
hopefully?
Hey, Ari.
All right, so did anybody have any questions for us, Muppet? Because you know what, guys? The Bears are coming on tonight. I don't have much time.
It is damn
But I'm here
hard.
for you.
Seeing. So we had a question. We did have one. We had one question. I thought it was a couple. One of the questions the Life of Tiffany asked was, um, do we think we are each other's soulmates? And if so, how did we know? I'm going to let you start since I'm long-winded.
First of all, is this your Tiffany? Is this different Tiffany? Who the hell asked a question like that? Because how are we supposed to answer honestly? No, I'm messing.
Be honest.
No, I do think you are my soulmate. I do know you are. And I realized that in our first year together, when I noticed that our relationship was like any other, wasn't like any other I'd had, right?
Me.
And it hadn't. It was. It just fit, right? And it felt normal, and it felt like I knew you forever, and so that's when I realized.
Aw, you felt like you knew me forever?
I did. Yeah.
Well,
I was like, damn, this is really easy. Like, being together is easy. And it just flowed.
It's not supposed to be hard.
Nah, answer the question.
The moment I laid eyes on you
I know.
in that brown cap with your dimple out, the yellow and white t-shirt, your jeans, your Charlie Brown shoes.
Stop calling them that.
They're Charlie Brown shoes.
I told you if I could find those shoes again, I would.
I know you would. I knew you and I would be together forever. And she's right. This is, I used to say this is for our lifestyle only. But I don't think this is just for those in our lifestyle. See, us as women, we feel more, right? I'm gonna try and sum this up the fastest way, because y'all know I'm long-winded. So, you know how we as women, we wear our emotions, right here. Whereas men are a little bit harder to read. They like to play some games, that kind of thing, right? Well, I used to think for us, for lesbians, it was different than both, for heterosexuals. But it's not.
It's not.
You know that person is the one. So, yes, I did feel you were the one the moment I laid eyes on you. And I knew you were the one because I had never looked at any human being and felt something so deep in my soul. Like, we made eye contact for a brief second. And I, one, didn't respond the way I normally respond. But two, I don't know. There was something that happened in those few seconds, like fleet moments. I knew something was going on, and I didn't know what it was. But then we sat down at breakfast after the club let out, and we had breakfast together, and we sat, and I think we talked for an hour and a half. But it felt like we had known each other forever, and we talked like we knew like it was easy. It was very easy. We had a lot of things in common. It wasn't, people trauma bond and don't realize they trauma bond. But it wasn't trauma bonding. It was realizing that we had a very close upbringing and that we both felt the same way. Her being the youngest, me being the oldest, we felt the exact same way in our childhood, growing up as the other. But you meet the one when it's one easy, but two, you know that person is the one when nothing at all is hard. You're gonna have your little spats, but the easy part is when you can look at that one person and say, I will never do the same things to this one the way I used to do things with the last. Like something will click and you're like, I don't I don't want this to be like the other ones.
That's true, because I used to cheat on everybody. Everybody. I had them coming in the front door, going out the window. 'Cause that shit was fun. But I couldn't do that to her because, one, she threatened to kill me. And I believe her. But most importantly, I didn't never want to see that, the look of the hurt look on your face like I had seen with others in the past. So yeah, that's one thing.
Get your head in here.
Yeah. So anyway,
You're a fidgety.
yo, we guys are coming up on an anniversary this Sunday.
You're
coming up on
not fidgety.
Hold on, babe.
Fidgety.
22 years.
No.
03.
02.
03. 02, I started law school. 03 was my second year. And I met you in August going into my second year. Yeah.
Going into your second year.
I had already completed the first year, baby. School started in September. I met you in August. Second year, 03.
So there that is. And it's you guys will never want to be apart. And I don't mean that normal not want to be apart newness type stuff. Like you just don't see yourself doing anything without the other because they're your best friend. They're your best friend.
Yeah.
You don't go jumping into a relationship, talking about I want to have babies and I want to have no, you guys want to spend you time and just not share each other.
Let me ask you a question. When you're dating, do signs matter to you? Like when you're talking to somebody and you're like, okay, what month were you born in? And they're like September and everything, and you're like, do you pay attention to signs?
Look, Jesse Rayford said, I have been watching y'all for some years. And to be honest, I don't think I could watch one without the other. So with that being said, y'all always keep the love. I'm telling you, I will, man. She can't go nowhere.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Back in Georgia, because y'all know we moved to North Carolina. Back in Georgia, we used to get into arguments and she'd lock me out the house, right? But this new house that we bought is a smart house, right? So the keypad has a keypad thingy. So our first little argument in here, she thought she was being cute. She slammed the back door on me. I'm out here smoking. And she locked it. And I was, I did my face like, oh, yeah. And she walked away. I was like, pfft. I trotted my ass around to the front. Beep, 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 beep. She came around to the hallway. She said, motherfucker. It's like, that shit's done, sister. Ain't no more locking me out of this bitch.
I will change the code. She doesn't understand.
You don't know how to. You gonna ask me to change the code.
That man showed me how to take the battery out and how to change the code.
You don't know how to. You don't remember that.
Okay.
But you'll find that video.
Okay, buddy. Okay, if you think so.
My KK will bite you in your ass if you try and lock me out.
He's a baby. He's only a year and 5 and a half
so what
months.
Does anybody follow signs? No one's. Nope, messed up.
Do you guys follow Zodiac?
Mm-hmm.
She means. You have to be specific.
Like, does that matter?
Get over here.
Would that matter to you, babe?
I've always gone by the Zodiac, and you know that. Why are you asking me?
I'm saying if we were to ever split up, would you, like if you came across a Saggy, knowing how your signs mix?
I don't get along with Sagittarius.
But let's say you got along with the next one. Like you were like,
but
interesting. We're trying to get along.
I've never met a Saggy that I get along with. We do not like the duality of it all. Not even just as associates. They don't like us.
Oh, look what Tiffany said.
You used to.
So, Tiffany, would you guys get together now? Knowing that, wrong place, wrong time?
I will say, Tiffany said safe place and my peace. We got together at the wrong time. And if you need to, and if it's meant to be, you two will come back around.
Yeah.
She will be there. And so will you.
Yeah. Before we moved out to Colorado, I had told my ex, because we were fighting, I was like, God, why couldn't I have met you like 10 years later? You are so fucking immature. You know?
Who was fighting?
Me and my ex.
Oh. Because you said you and I were fighting and you were talking to your ex?
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's what you just said.
No. Yeah, me and her were fighting. But if you know what the hell I mean, Chocolate, then...
No, I didn't know what I... Do you see how big my eyeballs are? The beaties have gotten big and beady.
So... I think that I would pay attention to that too.
Tiffany said she attracts Leos. What do you got? What do all of you attract? What are you attracted? Like
I attract crazy.
What sign do you attract? What sign are you? And what sign do you attract? And do you like crazy? What do you like? Peace and calm? Do you like easy going?
Look, crazy.
Do you like rowdy?
Crazy
do you like hood? Do you like nerdy? Do you like booky? Like book smarts? In the streets what do you like? Talk to us. Talk to us.
See, I knew what do you like? What's your thing?
You.
No. What's your thing?
What do you mean, what's my thing? I'm a Cancer. I attract a lot of Taurus.
Ruby.
And Libra.
Hey, I'm a Cancer, Ruby.
I'm a Taurus.
It flows.
We do
When
flow.
the Taurus gets crazy, we're there to go, and we go hide in our little hole.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You balance us out.
Mm-hmm.
Eat.
Mm-hmm. We were doing that sideways move.
What are you, crabs?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
She said, What? What is it, Missy?
Tiffany's an Aquarius. She attracts Leos, and I like a street smart woman, but also a smart but a little crazy. I mean, you got a whole lot going on. Krabby Patty. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are moody. Y'all need to be on mood stabilizers.
Yes, please. I've got one. I've got them.
She's so happy. When she is on her mood stabilizer, I'm like, give me the credit card. She's like, choose one. I'm like, I'm taking your car and crashing it. Okay, be safe.
You know what's really important, though? Talking about credit card, thanks for bringing that up, baby. Communication in a relationship is really important. Mm-hmm. It's really important.
Mm-hmm.
Because when your wife says to you, hey, do you want some of these Crocs? And you say, hey, yeah. She said, I'm going to get you some of these Crocs. And your wife gets an allowance. And you think, she's going to give me Crocs out of her allowance. Right? And then you put the Crocs on, you say, thank you, baby. Thank you. And she says, you're welcome. And then you go into the credit card statement the next day, and you see that she not only got you Crocs, but 2 Crocs for herself. So you paid a credit card, so you got the Crocs.
Why you waiting until now to bring that shit up, you asshole? I did get the Crocs.
Yeah, you got the Crocs.
I got the Crocs with my credit card.
I will say to Ruby, I love my Taurus too. I love my Taurus too.
We are cray cray. And how many of you have kids that are signs that you balance well with? I know some of you I know it's easy to have children. It's not easy to have children that, like, if I had a Sagittarius
Oh my God.
child
We would have put them out.
at 2,
Mm-hmm. We probably would have moved to North Carolina and
she's
just wouldn't
walking.
have told them.
She gotta go.
I mean, like, they're self-sufficient.
They're off the bottle. They're off the booby. And
She's gonna be all right, Lord.
And they're walking.
Look, call your uncles if you need something, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't get along. My mama's a Saggy. Don't get along with Saggies. Not at all, man. Not at all.
Yeah, but yeah, I couldn't. I don't get along with Saggies. I dated one. I've been friends with one, which did not last long at all. And my mother-in-law is one.
Lock me up quick. You know what? I want to go on a cruise this year. I want to go to, like, the islands.
We have to first figure out what we're going to do with these horrendously
Okay, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
dependent. That one mainly. Because as long as
My
she's
boy is
with
sensitive.
him, she cool. But him, when I came in the door
You
from
can
the
see.
doctor's office yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
he was looking crazy. He was on that door. I was pushing in. He didn't know what to do with himself. Tiff said, lock her up. Oh, this is delayed. Yes, that's Tarai. Okay, so I was talking to Tiff here earlier. We were talking about acai earlier today. I want to know, A, do you call it A, acai, B, acai, or C, acai? I'd like to take a brief moment and find out what everybody calls it. So B was acai, right? I asked everybody, there's 3, because I found out that the C has that little thing under it where it's supposed to be pronounced as an S, but the AI still are the way it's supposed to be, the way it's supposed to sound.
Mm-hmm.
So in America, we call it acai.
Baby, how you get on this?
I just wanted to find out while you were gone for a quick second. So I said, A, is it acai? B, acai, as the millennials have changed it to be, or C, acai. Acai is the correct, which is what the UK, what they do in the UK.
C Darling said B. And Carter's mommy said, I just joined, just wondering, do you still eat cornstarch?
No, ma'am. Well, I always was a flour girl, if you remember. And then we got in the laboratory, and that's when I started playing in the cornstarch. But I've never been a cornstarch gal, except for when potato starch came into my life.
And things took a wicked turn then.
Oh, that was a wickadoodle. That was the most wickadoodle I've ever, like a wicked dunk, a wickadoodle is what I'll call that. That was drama and drastic. All at the same time, even though it's the same thing. We're just taking those up levels. There was drama behind it, but it was drastic drama. How about
We'd
that?
go to the Asian superstore and they'd get pissed just looking at us coming.
I'd buy out the whole the whole
What was
entire.
the name of that one? The green bag. Green and clear and
I don't know, but
potato starch.
please don't make me try to remember. 'Cause that's my, now if I had that in the house, that would be back on and popping. No, ma'am, I do not do it anymore. If I had flour, if I have flour, but if I've stayed away from the flour, my true love was the potato.
She said her addiction was baking soda. She's trying to stop it.
One day at a time.
Baking soda. You ever
It's
tried that?
yes, it's salty. Woo! Do you do it with the spoon? Do you crunch it up? Do you? Ooh! It was so salty.
Really?
It was like a pillar of salt. It was.
I mean, that doesn't even surprise me. After after you told me you tried
the self-rising.
No, not self-rising.
Self-rising
Fucking,
is salty too.
Johnson's baby powder. I was like, you know, I was like, whoa. After that, because I tried that one time. That was none but perfume. That was nasty.
Oh. Be careful. Be careful. Woo. Yeah. Oh. And what else? Yeah.
What kind of cornstarch though? Just plain cornstarch?
Yes.
Because you've got different flavored cornstarch.
No, there's just cornstarch.
No, you got potato cornstarch.
No, there is no potato cornstarch.
Potato starch?
Potato starch is made from the starch of the potato. Cornstarch is made from the starch of the corn.
I don't know what the hell you just said. But Carter's mommy says she craves it after she eats. Why after you eat?
I always did too.
Why? What was it about it?
I don't know. Something we were lacking. I don't know. It's got to be something we're lacking.
That was like the dessert. Well,
No.
that was a yummy burger. Let me top this off with a little fucking cornstarch. Yummy. Right?
No. It was like a cigarette.
Oh.
If I have to put it out there like that. It's like how people feel after they eat, they have to have a cigarette. It's like that.
A spoonful of flour after a meal is like a dessert.
Yes.
Or something. I said dessert.
A spoonful, she said.
Oh.
But to go ham on it the way I used to is like a cigarette. And like they do.
Is that community still out there on YouTube?
Absolutely it is.
Same people?
Well, I don't know what Lovin's doing. I went into one of her videos and I said hello a million times.
You need to stop doing that. I'm saying hello one time. If you ignore me, then fuck you.
Not a million, but like I said hi 3 times just because she has so many people in her video. Like the conversation goes so fast that, you know, I was like, well, maybe she missed it. But she was looking dead at the screen. And I was like, okay, I'll go bye-bye.
Okay, so let me ask y'all
So
how
I
y'all
moved
deal
on.
with meeting new people. Because Jay and I are totally different. When we meet new people, Jay feels like everybody starts with an A. And then you work your way down from there.
Really?
Everybody starts with an F for me. And then, you know, because I really don't give a fuck, and fuck you. But if we cool, then you start to move up. So what do you guys do? Do you just keep it open? Do you start with a C? And you're like, we'll see.
This is why you cancers don't have friends, don't need friends, and really don't want friends. The friends you got are the ones you keep for a million years.
Yeah.
Even if they do wrong, you'll keep them because you've known them for a million years, and it's just too hard to break up.
Yeah. Have you stopped doing that?
Doing what?
Starting everybody with an A.
Yes.
I'm like Red. Start at F and work your way up. Thank you.
Well, I'm not. Not everybody starts with an A.
Oh, Tiffany, everyone starts with an A. How, Tiffany? That don't make no damn sense. How do you start everybody with an A, but keep them, far away? Well, just start them with an F because you don't give a fuck. Carter's mommy, you got to change it. You got to change it.
Yeah, because when they disappoint you, then you're like,
But see, if you start with an F, you can't disappoint me because I have no expectations.
yes,
Except
honey,
for you to get out
you
my
don't
face.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we get that. See, I used to be one of those that I started you with an A and I had very high expectations because I am somebody that I expect you to start me with an A because if I'm coming at you with good intentions. But after some of the people I've come across in the past few months, and I'm just like, it finally hit me that even when you do have high expectations, even when you do start them off with an A, they're like you. They don't start me off with an A. Even if I come transparent and I have the best expectations. Pray with them, friends with them, cool with them, tell them they have a gift, tell them meaning, and all that came from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving an example. Like, I came 100 and they still treated me like trash on the street. And it was so easy. And it really, it's upsetting. So it's like,
We had a couple of comments.
I'm cool. Why don't you breathe it? I'm putting out a cigarette.
You're the moderator.
No, I'm not the moderator. What, you the guest star? Oh. Oh, well, this is right at you. This is meant for you, Red.
What?
Okay, so you saw where Carter's mommy said, I unfortunately start with an A, but I need to change that ASAP. Carter's mom said she does. Then Tiffany said, you right, Red, because I'm like Red now. Ari said, yep, same. Carter's mommy said, I expect people to treat me like I treat them, and then I'm disappointed. And that's exactly how I
Here's
am.
the problem. People are rude as hell now. Remember when we were over Thanksgiving weekend walking into Coach store and that lady in front of us was walking like 2 steps ahead of us and opened the door enough for herself?
Well, that was shitty as hell. Now, here's the thing. If you're a stranger and you do some shit like that to me, I'd be like, you bitch.
That's what we both said. Yeah, as we were coming, bitch.
Like, here's the thing. I explained this to someone earlier today. I really don't like people. And she'll tell you, I don't like people. Like, if I go to a store, I have to have my headphones in. I don't like all the noise and the ruckus. I don't like people standing too close to me. I don't want you breathing on me. Like, if you just breathe out, and I can feel your breath somewhere on me, you're too close to me. And
she will stop and say, do you mind?
Yeah, I will back up off of me. And the look on my face is, you got me and life twisted. Back up. You gotta move away from me. So I don't like people. But for those that I make the effort with, if I see something, like if I'm drawn to you just as a human being and I make that effort, I do try. And I try to be the best version of myself I am and can be. And I expect people to give me the same respect that I give them. And when it's not given, I am truly disappointed. And then, of course, if they just walk away from me and say nothing, then I go silently cry in her shoulder. you know, or in my own corner. And then she comes home and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I tell her what happened, and then I'm in her shoulder. But if they walk away from me and then attacks start happening, then I start attacking. You know,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just,
don't poke the bear.
yeah, don't poke the bear, because then I'm like,
She ain't messing with you. And you ain't ready for what you gonna get.
yeah, like what you don't understand, you know, is that
That's what I tell my brothers when she cursed out one of their wives. I tell 'em, she don't bother y'all.
yeah, I don't bother people. I don't bother
But if
people.
you keep poking her and she curses you the fuck out, then what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
You know? So.
I mean, she did call me a dog. Told me I belonged on a leash.
Mm-hmm. You got her. You got her.
Oh,
You know,
hell no.
so.
I would have said. She said she would. Tiffany said she would have said, "Thank you, mad loud."
Yeah, we kept it concise.
Carter's mommy said, "I expect people to treat me like, yeah." But it's crazy how we get so close, though. Yes, Ari. It is crazy how we get so close. Total strangers, you get so close to each other. Like I told Tiffany, I said, "Listen, you will talk to me." And she was like, "No, I won't." I said, "You will." "No, I won't." I said, "You will." And I was on the phone like that. I was like, "You will." And she said, "No, no." And she meant that.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Here's
like,
the problem.
"I don't care."
Here's the problem.
Yes,
It's a new world.
You will
these
become
days.
my friend.
It's a new world. It's a new type of male. It's a new type of female.
People are nasty.
Men used to want to, beat women's asses behind closed doors. Now they beat you in the street.
I mean, I did have
They
a
give
man
two
run
fucks.
up on me in the street. It's true. You were like, "No." I was like, "Yes." I know you remember that. I was like, "Yeah. We're going to be friends."
So for all of you that are single out there, how's the dating life now?
How is the dating
Knowing
scene,
that-
everyone?
It's so different. You guys have success. Do you guys go on?
Yeah, you're my sissy now.
Do you guys go on apps, dating apps? Do you find those successful?
What has P in it?
That's what my coworker said. I said, "How's the dating pool? How's the dating thing, Michaela?" She said, "There's pee in the pool." I said, "It's like that? There's pee in the pool."
I don't really understand that statement. Everybody wants to get out, meaning?
Carter, I got time. Well, I got an hour. I got a little less than an hour. The bear's coming on. You have horror stories.
Come on, Carter. Bring them to us, baby. You know what?
The shit.
Do you guys know there's a new way where we can add you guys if you want to call in? Did you know that's what that ad is for, babe?
What the hell are you talking about?
Anybody who has a YouTube, there's somewhere over here where when I start the live, if they want to call in and chat, they can call in and chat with us now.
Oh, cool.
I saw it done the other night.
Yeah, you don't know how to do it, but
Yes, I do. I think I
you
have
said
to.
somewhere over here.
Well, I think I have to start it. Oh boy, I
Now
have
you
to.
don't-
Shh.
You highlighted something.
Okay. I have to start it in the beginning.
All right, so Carter's dated a lot of horrible people. You said people, though. That sounds like male and female.
Tiffany said, "To be honest, the way my feelings are for my ex, it won't let me date anyone else."
Oh, damn. That's how it would be if you left me. You wouldn't be able to get over me.
You just be hunching through the streets, huh?
No. No, not at all.
Liars, broke guys begging for money, married men who are old. Where'd it go?
She said liars, broke guys begging for money.
Carter's mommy said I tried the girl thing too,
Oh, yeah.
but no luck. My sister, my baby sister, tried to do the girl thing, and she said the first girl, she said they're as bad as these men who like to send you D pics.
What?
She said the girl.
We doing that now?
The girl, she said, they hadn't even said hello, and she got a picture of her fat naked booty and boob shots. She said, so we got two things to send now.
That's like that chick that sent you that message. I saw it with just random out of the blue, legs in the air.
Yeah,
Like,
but I did realize. So Studs RN started a group. Like there's like a messenger group, and I don't know how I got into it because I wasn't trying. No, I really wasn't. But it showed up. I must have clicked on it, like something went out.
Oh, you clicked on her picture?
No. The okay, so you know how there's the group messenger for our community? So there's a group messenger for the Studs Are In thing. So I must have accidentally clicked that instead of our group.
Are you telling me this bitch took a picture like that and
sent it to a group messenger? Yeah. It's a group messenger. I was like, what? Feet in the air, guys. In the air.
Picture taken from out here.
You saw it?
I saw it.
I was like, All you saw was heels.
I couldn't believe
and eyelashes.
I could not believe
I was like, girl, no.
That's not how we do, sis. That's not how we get them.
Ari said, oh my God. Carter's my latest situation told me he had no kids, 39, and thought about giving him a baby.
She said, I am 39.
I saw that because I was such a good guy, because he was such a good guy. Found out he had 4 kids by 4 different women.
But wait, Carter's mommy, were you going to pop the baby out and just say, here? Go on, have a good day, kind sir. Merry Christmas.
How long had you been talking to this guy?
And why do guys lie about that? So he's just trying to get some ass. Because eventually you're going to find out.
Or he could have been one of those dudes, like what we saw in SVU.
The serial impregnator.
He wants to spread his seed. We just saw an episode on SVU.
Yeah.
He wants to spread his seed. He wants these.
But the crazy thing was it was John Stamos. And most women would say, okay, I'll take it.
He just looks like an itty bitty werewolf man. In real life
and
everything.
I'm straightly not into men. But John, you got to appreciate a good looking male when you see it. John Stamos was good looking.
See, did he pass away?
No, he's older now. And even older, he's still...
I never thought he was attractive. His nose is weirdly shaped, oddly shaped, but I mean, he had pretty eyes, but that's it. I mean, he looks like a werewolf. That's why I say I don't think he had too much hair for me. He needs to be a hairless cat.
Well, that's why you're with a woman. I could just imagine a man coming to you and saying, hey, baby, it's time to shave my back.
Let me slap this nail on your back.
He was a great guy to my son. That is always important.
I just felt like he doesn't have a kid. Why not try? But he had 4.
Woo! I mean, at 39, the likelihood that you meet a man without a kid, it's out there, but he's probably gay. That is totally suspect.
Wax is back and he won't ask again. That's true. You tear that hair off that back.
You wax his back. You tear that first strip off. You're going to have an angry werewolf on your hands.
Carter's mommy said, not a hairless cat. Hairless cat. I don't do hair. Oh, guys, Bria, we just found out Bria's blind. Well, going blind. Did they give you a percentage?
No, that didn't give me a percentage.
Let me tell you something. My vet care in this state it's deplorable. Okay, it's horrible. They're
An
horrible.
abomination.
It is. They're horrible. And y'all know how I feel about my pets. Okay, these are my children, and I expect their care to be better than mine. She's right here.
Okay.
One, they didn't even clean her eye. I clean her eye all day. They didn't clean her little eye, you know, because she gets the eye mucosa in there. Boom Boom needed to have a ultrasound, and they called my phone number, and I don't know where I was at the time, but I missed the call. But they had her number. It's the number she wrote down on the intake form, and they didn't call the number to say, hey, we need to do an ultrasound. So now
she gonna tell me, did you want us to call that second number? I said, the second number that I wrote down, that said additional phone number? I said, yeah, I did expect you to call me. And then she's like, okay, well, Boom Boom had that upset stomach. Do you want us to do, take a stool sample? It's included in your plan, no cost. Why didn't you just fucking do it? You know, and she's like, well, you didn't ask for it. Well, you didn't recommend it. Don't get jazzy with me. That's just stupid.
You know what? It was best that I wasn't there.
It really was.
Because I'd have acted a fool. A donkey. They'd asked me to not come back again. So, what else you got for us, Carter's mommy? Anybody else? Horror stories? Or are we good? Is everybody good? Everybody in a good, stable relationship?
I mean, God,
or are you just not looking anymore? Have you given up?
If we had to get back into the dating race, how do you think that would be for us? Exactly, Malia. She said a hot, shitty mess.
Let me tell you, it'd be me and my pups and taking on the world. We're going on a road. Road trip. And if I have to have a friend, I will have a lot of batteries, okay? Because I don't have time for all that drama.
Like all the stuff I have to do to woo you. Pay for your nails, pay for your hair, pay for this, pay for that. Like, I would not do it anymore.
This is a different world, though. You don't have to. Remember, this is a world where I got my own money. I don't need nobody. I don't need nothing from you. But I do need you. It's like, what is this generation talking about? And even, I found that my sister closest in age to me, even gives the whole,
Oh, wow.
I am not a typical, the state she lives in, I am not a typical female. You know, I'm a different type of female. I got my own money. I got my own car. I pay my own bills. I don't need no man to pay my bills. But I want a man. Oh, you want to take me to dinner? But I don't have any money.
She's like, oh, my mommy is just so smart.
Hi, baby. Is your mommy free? She's like, hey, I was talking to her. She almost bit your finger.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Hi, Pumpkin. I think marriage is next for him and I, but I'm nervous. You know, a lot. That's C Darling. C Darling, congrats.
How long you guys been together?
Do tell.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it.
See, I said, hell, you're making me love my marriage with these horror stories. I'm telling you, making me love my marriage too.
Yeah.
Together
And you know,
for
it's
3
cheaper to
years,
keep them.
known each other since 2017. All right now. Let me tell you, I had to. So I don't come out here. They really think of health in a different manner in this state. They play with you. They play with your meds. They play with you. This one here, listen, perimenopausal, okay, and I'm going through the motions. We both perimenopausal.
Oh my
We're
God.
both the same age, and we're both starting to go through it around the same time. I'm getting on her nerves. She getting on my nerves.
I'm standing in the office building, not doing a damn thing. Beads of sweat. Just, I'm like, this is no good. No good.
Yes, Uncle Tinkle.
We in here fighting with each other. Hot.
Honey.
Oh, we're getting the back kick.
We were waiting for the baby boy to lift his leg. Red's very upset that her son's not lifting his leg yet. Pray for him that he lifts. Okay, somebody said. See, Darling said they've been together for 3 years, known each other since 2017. Mazel tov.
You guys living together?
Jay and Red, have y'all thought about getting a wedding renewal? We had that.
Y'all, we've been married so many times.
We've been Woo! We
So
had
in
that 10
05,
years ago.
We went to Vermont and had a union there. And then
Leah.
and then when it got legal, the Supreme Court passed it.
Be nice.
We looked at each other in 17, and we said, okay, we're gonna do this for real. And then
Your
we
dates
legally
are
got
off.
married. No, it's not.
2015. It
Oh, it
became
was.
legal in 2015. Or was the year Mama passed? Was that 2014 or 2015?
15.
Okay, 2015.
But I am right about 05. Yeah, so I don't think that we'd be doing
I
it
thought
again.
you said we must be crazy getting married a year and a half after being together.
03, 05. Yes.
I keep saying 02.
It's not 02, baby. 02, I moved out to Denver in 02. September 02. So somebody says something.
I've always wanted to renew our vows, but we never got around to it. We happened to have ours in August, in the heat outside at her brother's house. I knew you would, Ari. That's why we ain't heard from you. Congrats, Pumpkin. She said that her and her girlfriend got back together, and I think oh, thank God, I had to move the heart, and I think she wants to get married. I thought you said you thought she went and got married. I was like, oh Lord, no, this is no good. Well, have you two worked things out? Become best friends again.
Tiffany said, well, shit, I missed it, so have another one. Those shits are not cheap.
Make sure you two are in a good place.
See,
And
darling,
I don't mean for like a minute, Ari. Like, make sure you two are good. Like, you've worked out those issues that made you get into the situation that you've been in. You two have to, like I said, when you're meant for each other, don't force it. When you're meant for each other, you don't have to force it. And if it's meant to be, it's easy for you to look at each other and say, we have to change and we'll implement the things that made us not work the times where we've had to separate before. You know what I'm saying? So you two work on that.
so see, darling lives in Buckhead, and her man is in he's in Buckhead, and she's in McDonough.
Buckhead.
Which is, whew. So we'll be living together. So, see, darling, you guys moving. Is he moving to McDonough?
Go Buckhead.
And
Go
then Cian
Buckhead.
said she always wanted to renew her vows, but they never got around to it. Tiffany is still trying to get us at this another wedding. She wants to go to Vegas. You ain't got to tempt me with a good time. We can go to Vegas. We don't have to get married to go to Vegas.
To go to Vegas
We
and
already
hang
married.
out. We like to well, I'm a slots girl. She likes to poker, but slots is the thing to do. We love Vegas, and we love going to do all the fun stuff. He gonna let me comb out his butt.
Yeah. So yeah.
Look at all that extra coat just hanging on.
Yeah, we can do a Vegas trip, y'all. Don't get us started.
He's got her pinned.
We can always do it.
He's putting
Yes, honey.
his
We
weight
see
on
that,
her.
honey. You see that?
Don't, honey, me.
I'm trying to get him to move to McDonough, but he's a city person. Oh.
Come on, Lily. Get up, mama. You got this.
City and country coming together.
She don't want it.
And so good luck with you guys figuring out which city you gonna live in. That because McDonough is gonna be like
Isn't McDonough the country, like country life? And he's a
be like
city
living
mouse.
out here
Mm-hmm.
and living downtown.
No, but Buckhead is different. I would have moved to Buckhead if you had moved me to Buckhead.
You know how many times I tried to get you to move to Buckhead? You said no, I'm not a city person.
No, not Buckhead. You never mentioned Buckhead to me, homie.
I mentioned Midtown.
But over
Midtown
there-
is real close to
No,
Buckhead.
no, Midtown. No, Midtown. No. That's not the same thing now. Don't try me.
Okay, have you ever went on a cruise? Because we're going January and this is my first time. Oh, and Tiffany said she's ready when we're ready. Her brother is a top chef in a hotel in Vegas. So, no, we have not been on a
Keep
cruise.
touching it. Stop bouncing this.
But we do want to go on a cruise. I was going to take her for a cruise on her 50th birthday to Alaska. But she said that's more like a 25th anniversary kind of thing because that's kind of a what'd you say?
Well, my sisters wanted to go.
No,
Yeah, that's why.
man, we are not waiting for sisters to. Do you know how expensive an Alaskan cruise is?
I told you my sisters wanted to go.
Mm-mm.
One of them sisters would have gone, and the other one would have been upset.
By what? Selling a kidney?
One sister was ready to rock and roll. She was like, I want to go to Alaska, so I will go.
Okay, sis.
And the other sister was like, I want to go.
Okay, so I know now which one said what. Yeah, but let us know how you liked it. Because I definitely want to do a cruise. I might try and do a CLE cruise, a continuing legal education cruise, and have the company pay for it this year.
Tiffany said, Red got me in tears. Have y'all ever went on? Okay. I missed that part. You guys like,
What?
talking about, well, I know which sister said what.
Hmm.
And she does. I do have one sister who, your son just swung his fist. He said,
That's how you
brought
do.
it around.
That's how you do. He's got to get control. He's got to slap her around a little bit.
No, he's too big. He's like two
I don't
times
matter.
her
And
size.
then if he wants to hump for good measure, go on and do it out.
No, no humps. No humping, sissy. They came from the same womb. No humping. We don't do that incest
Well, Bunny,
thing.
he just ripped out some hair.
Oh, she's hyped up.
She's like,
Get him!
all right, so let's.
Get him, pumpkin! Get him!
Oh, talking about the sisters. Yeah, so.
Yes, they're heathens, my sisters. I love
But
them.
yeah, by our 25th, we will probably go to Alaska. But I do want to take a smaller cruise this year and go to one of the islands in like the winter. Get away for a little bit. But you know what? On Netflix, we saw that
Nicole?
documentary about the poop cruise. I was
Did you
traumatized
guys-
for them.
Did you guys see the documentary on Netflix called The Poop Cruise? Oh, did you see we could buy early tickets to Demon Slayer?
You told me that last time I checked.
No. It just popped up today. We can actually purchase today.
Guys, pray for us. I'm gonna take Jay back to the movies, and she don't know how to act when after COVID in the movie theater. Because we went to the movies a couple months ago. The guy next to her coughed, and we sitting there. She's sitting here. He's on the other side. He said,
But you see how her mouth went, right? He didn't turn away from me. He came my way. And he was already leaning in like this. And I'm like
Meanwhile,
why
I'm like
is this
this
so close?
Mm-mm.
That man coughed on me. That's problems for me. Don't cough on me, sir.
So, Tiffany, with the poop cruise, the propulsion system went out, right?
Oh, I'm not cold.
And so they were rudderless.
What's
they could
wrong?
not move. And so all the systems, hello, boom. All of the systems went down. So there was no water, so they couldn't flush, they couldn't shower. They had feces in the hallway, and they were like stuck, stranded for like 4 or 5 days like this. So, like on day 2, the cruise, somebody had the wild idea on the cruise. These people are getting restless. Let's get them drunk. So they open up the bar for free. And now you got people peeing everywhere. You got fights. You got, shit being thrown everywhere. And they had to shut that bar down 2 hours
With
later.
the waves and you saw the waves of turds and green colored stuff flowing on the ground.
Shit was coming down because it overflowed down the wall.
They said they went to sleep on clean floors in like sleeping bags and woke up in shit. In the sewage.
You know those people got paid.
Oh my God.
I'd have been in the lifeboat hanging off the side. Talk about, Bunny, bring me something to drink. I'll be in here. Close the tarp back. Don't let anybody see.
She'd have sent me through the shit. I don't want anybody coughing on me, but she thinks I'm going to be standing in shit.
I'd have been smoking under that tarp like, well, what you gonna do? Yeah, Tiffany, what's your question? And it better not be why Boom Boom has a t-shirt on.
CN said no cruise for me.
That reminds me of my time. I told you all about when I went to camp. Went to camp about back when we were in New York. That was the last time I went to camp. My parents didn't send me back to camp. But some of the kids, the inner city kids, went to camp with, so they shipped us all up to upstate New York somewhere. And they put the young kids in with the older girls and everything. Man, I learned so much that summer. I learned about sex. Those bitches was in there fighting. Somebody had gotten upset in the bathroom, and they had thrown shit on the wall, and then they had the sneakers in that shit, and they put the tracks up the wall. I walked in that bathroom. I said, but I won't. I went, I found the payphone in there. I called my parents collect every minute. And no, it was like every hour. From then on, I guess they got the bill probably relatively soon, I don't know. But they came to get us a week later. They were like, we're going to take our kids home. I was like, you won't get me the fuck up out of here. So if I had seen poop on the wall and on that cruise ship, I would have lost my mind. So, come on, woman, welcome. Tiffany said she had a question though.
Have y'all
Tried an open marriage or relationship before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened it up.
It got closed real quickly.
We opened it up when we were during the LVB times. And women were a little too serious. But she was up front from the giddy up. Women started getting real disrespectful. I mean, I had one woman call me, you, Jay,
Come on.
you will get out of Red's life. I said, oh, you think so?
Boom.
And how so? I don't do this open thing. And her and we have a connection. I said, you think so, do you?
Come on. Boom.
She didn't like that. I said, well, do what you might, do what you must, with all your might, and a great big thrust. And get me out if you can. You can try to put me out if you want to. That's okay. Do what you gotta do. If you think you can do it. Needless to say, she didn't win that fight. But she did move to Georgia. That's what ended. She moved to Georgia. Had not spoken to Red in I don't know how long. And she moved herself, left her daughters and moved to Georgia to be near Red. And then when Red did not reciprocate, she went out and got a rendition of Red. And she sent her a nice picture and text message. This is my new studsman, and she looks like you, but she's better. She works for McDonald's. She's a manager. Red said, well, I'll be looking for a free combo since I am the reason you two met. And tell her I said, good luck with you. And then there was another one who fell in love with Red. She did this. She said things like, you know. She was like, where's Jay? And Red was like, she's still at work. You do know that if I was your wife and she was in my position, I would have your slippers warm and ready for you. And I would have your robe ready for you. And your dinner would be on the table, and Red was like, my what and what and what? And I would have a bath. Red said, oh, dear God. Babe, we got to do something about this. I was like, what you doing to these women, honey? She was like, I don't like this anymore. This isn't fun. I said, well, I haven't been able to meet one yet, so. Well, I had met a few. One had catfished me, and the other one was being possessive and had not even met me. You're going to come and see me, and you're going to come and see me by yourself, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and Red is going to let you. I was like, is that what you think's happening here? So I told Red, I said, it is entirely fine if we close this up again. I don't mind. These women are crazy. Honey, this thing is sticking out.
Ask them, has any of them ever tried? Have you guys tried open relationships? How did it work for you guys? I don't care.
Huh?
How did it work for you guys?
You don't care?
Why did someone say damn Red?
I told him, was she the one that moved to Georgia on you?
Oh, she didn't move on me.
She did move down to Georgia, didn't tell you she was coming until she got here to be with you.
Oh, I don't remember that.
The one
I remember she came to Georgia,
the one that, and then she got a Red that was not you, but looked like you, and she was too quick to send you a picture of her and let you know she got her, but she was better than you. She looked like you was better than you, and she worked at McDonald's. Remember? Now, do you remember? You were like, yeah.
Well, okay.
You were like, I need a finder's fee. I'll be expecting a combo.
Oh, you stupid, babe. Tiffany had. Oh, Tiffany. Oh. Oh.
What'd she say?
Oh.
Oh. But she just clipped her head on the damn. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I bring you and you drive me crazy. I read. So,
Tiffany, threesomes is so passe. I mean, that's so 1980. Who hasn't had that?
there's lots of women who have not had threesomes,
Really?
especially not a foursome.
What the hell?
I hide my handsome man. And see, darling said I haven't tried one, but I'm 32 now. I was
good.
open to it when I was like late 20s.
Okay, that was like yesterday.
CN said, have fun, Tiffany. Yeah, see, darling, honey, you're still young.
I gotta get ready to go.
Have fun. Do it.
But no, she said
And
I'm
do
like
it well.
31. I thought about it like she made it seem like a while ago in my late 20s. You know, I mean, boom.
At the age of 42, I'm not doing that
Oh,
anymore.
come on,
I was in my early 20s doing that. I was in my 20s doing it. I even became a girlfriend for a couple. That went sideways in the most horrendous way. Man, they took my phone, they took my clothes. I was running around there butt naked in stilettos
Man,
the whole
you think,
weekend.
man. And then there was that one husband when I was 21. He let me sleep with his wife. Now at the time I had a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and I was like, okay, okay. He was like, now you can be her girlfriend. I was like, but I don't want to be your girlfriend. And then he kept giving her permissions. She can spend the night. I don't want her to spend the night. You know, I mean, I couldn't get rid of her.
Is that the one with the nappy?
No. No, that was the light skin one.
Red said she had one with a truly nappy dugout. It was truly nappy. I don't know. For those that are young, back in the day, the uni, our girl, they called it the nappy dugout. Girl, when you gonna let me hit that nappy dugout? Isn't that how they used to say it? So that's what I say when I say she literally had a nappy dugout. I was like, how could you be with someone with hair that? Because when it's too tangled, did you have to use a comb and get some spray, some water, spray it up, some oil, part it?
That was when I was 18.
Man, she did anything when she was younger. I had to see your feet. I was not lying. I forgot who I told that. Was that you, Tiff, or Mac? I have to see your feet. If I went on a date, I had to see your feet.
Oh my gosh, she was so dramatic about it too. She was like, okay, I need to talk to you about something.
Because people really, I was not being dramatic, or I wasn't.
What's going on?
People didn't take me serious when I was like, okay, I need to
see your feet.
I need to see your feet.
I was like,
And people be like, yeah, no.
Do it.
And I'm like, no, I'm serious. I need to see your feet. And they were like, for what? And I'm like, boop, boop. I need to see your feet. So when I got to her, by the time I had gotten to her, I was like, okay, we need to have a serious discussion before this goes any further. Because I'm thinking in my head, she is the one. But I'm going to be so disappointed if her feet are jacked. Because if her feet are jacked, Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yep. So we had to have a serious conversation. I was nervous. Part of the seriousness also was that I was nervous
I was
that
like,
you
whatever.
had
I
bad
whipped my
feet.
socks off in there. I was like, whatever.
Yeah. It was. She didn't have bad feet, thank God. Ugly feet is a turn off. Yeah. See, I have this thing. I can't do hair.
Hey.
So here's the thing. I feel like this as women. I don't care if you a stud, a femme, a stem, soft stud, whatever. Hard femme,
Shim.
no label, shim, any human being. Except for men. I feel like you need to take care of you. We take care of ourselves. Even if that means just cutting, just making sure your feet take you places. Your feet are used more than any other part of your body, right? Other than your heart. So you gotta take care of your feet. Some of the feet I'd been coming across when I was younger, I was like, good God Almighty. So when I started dating, that was important to me because if you take care of your feet, that means you will take care of your uni, your downstairs area, you know. Because if you ain't taking care of your feet, then your downstairs is not on the up and up. So I needed to make sure of that. You gonna hold on. You gonna be easy. Be
What?
easy. You get Nancy.
Oh, I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah, I know you get Nancy, honey. Feel right here.
That's your gland.
I know. Is it swollen?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I need to take.
Ari said sweat. Yes, you do. And Advil. Sweat gets trapped there and it's too hot to have it. It's too damn hot. It's too hot.
Trapped is an understatement, especially if you have that a nappy dugout.
All right, y'all. It has been a pleasure.
Wait. Look at this question and then go.
What question?
That last one.
Have y'all been with a? No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
My first experience and what was sad about it was she got in the shower.
Oh, I was just about to ask that.
I didn't play sick. You know what I did? And I did not. This is not. I was a G about it. Now have one more cigarette. Have a cigarette with me. You know what I said? I said, listen. We're friends. And we're going to muddy the waters if we do this. So, and we just got out the shower. And it's not on the up and up down there. So, we're not going to do this. I have to be serious. If I'm acting fool about feet, you think I'm gonna? And the whole thing about feet is what leads to the uni. You think I'm gonna be okay with a stanky uni?
Men don't have stinky stuff, right? They just have sweaty balls, right?
Those stink too.
Ew.
And I was with a man who had a stinky. His little homeboys. Those smell terrible. I was like, this isn't a food situation. This is a you situation. What's happening? Men stink. Their feet stink. Their asses stink.
Oh yeah, men stink.
Men stink. They're men. What do you have to see them sing the Pledge of Allegiance?
I watch it all, babe, and you know this.
Do they give?
Don't act like you just met me.
I've asked you a dozen times if there is a way to delete on the iPad. You told me I had to go one through one, and I just saw you do a
I did
whole
tell
thing
you
with
that
your hand.
back in 04. I mean, what are you talking about? I have shown you that before.
Nose blindness is serious, Ari says. Tiff said, when I dated men, I had a whole grown SSA man who didn't wash.
Tiffany, how long ago did you date men? Could you go back to dating men?
Absolutely not. Oh, 5 years ago. I walked away from that. When I made that decision, I was like, I'm out. And I'm not coming back. I got tired of cleaning ball hair off the toilet or out of the tub, or facial hair out of the sink, off the sink. I got tired of all that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Ball hair.
Well, you said it, honey.
Said it twice.
Ari said, I am bi and women are better. Tiffany said, I had 2 real relationships with men. I was too young to be for them to be. Well, no, I guess I had 1 real relationship.
I was engaged for 5 minutes. My sister stole my engagement ring.
That was a sign this relationship is not going to last.
And then she had the nerve to wear it around me. I was like, who does this? Mama, we're right here. It's okay. It's okay, Bri. I think she sees She sees her reflection. I still think she can see at least a good 60, 70. See, Darling said, the hair men leave sometimes and whatnot. I'm a stickler about it. I feel you. Okay. I thought it was just me. I was like, it's ball hair.
See, Darling is the one that was talking about getting engaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, now the interesting thing is going to be with her is when they do finally get together and she's got to learn to share her space again.
Red's Crunch on Life. Cheers from Austria, Vienna, Europe.
We know where Austria is. And hello to you.
Good day to you, sir. Morning. What time is it?
It's almost 8 here. Because I know you're not asking me what time it is off the top of my head in Austria.
No, I'm not. I will immigrate to
I know it's
your
1 o'clock
country.
in...
Lots of love. Well, good. Hope to see you.
Make sure your papers are in order with this fucking president.
Yeah, make sure your papers are in order, sir. Or you're going back very soon.
It's going to be a quick
Or
trip.
you might go somewhere else. It might not be back home. You might not go back.
Man, I opened up the... not opened up. I went to one of the newspaper links the other day, and I saw Trump said, the homeless people in D.C. have to go. It's time to evict them. And he called the National Guard, baby.
The National Guard on the police.
And then today he said, we have cleaned up D.C. Now on to Chicago.
See, Darling said, this is my first time living with a partner, too. So
Oh my
I
God.
already had my panic attack and got it out the way.
How old is she again? Is she the one that's 32?
You ain't seen shit, babe.
Mm-mm.
There's no getting ready for that.
No.
And don't have a panic attack. Just before you two sit down, have a talk and say, listen, I haven't shared my space in a minute.
Ever.
Well, at 32, ever? You just say, this is something new.
Yeah.
So bear with me because I'm used
You're
to
going to
things.
get cursed out.
Yeah, you're going to get cursed out. I'm used to things a certain way. As long as you can meet me halfway. Now, the way you come in...
She is a woman. Be real.
The way
75%.
Now, the way you come in is the way I expect you to attempt to keep it. And now that we're merging things, you need to find a nice space for your stuff.
I have a garage.
I was
Feel free to use it.
Too, but you're not gonna say that. But no, you just say, please attempt to keep it, and please, because if he's a bachelor, they're used to leaving shit on the counters and leaving shit anywhere and doing what they want. And
she said, "Thank you, taking notes."
Yes, ma'am. Just ready yourself. When I say ready yourself for that conversation. You have to have it. You can't just blow up on him. He's gonna be looking at you like, wow, hold on now.
You're not the fun-loving, woman I fell in love with.
Yeah, it's like, what happened? You turned into Satan's child. And just let him know. Listen.
Is she OCD?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Red wants to know, are you OCD? Because truthfully, you have to be real and honest. Being upfront is the best way to go. We're getting 2 different bathrooms. Okay, so he is moving out of his.
All right, baby.
His place. We're getting 2 different bathrooms. He's already aware I don't clean men's bathrooms. Period. Oh, until he decides your toilet is the best toilet. Yeah. And then he starts taking a dump in there.
That is true, because no 2 toilets are equal.
As my wife said, that is true, as no 2 toilets are equal. And he ain't gonna clean it. You will find yourself cleaning that bathroom if you don't want it to smell like this when you walk past. Or if you just don't want it to smell. Not unless he's a clean freak. Because there are men in this world that are clean freaks. Now, if he is not a clean freak, then no. If he is not a clean freak, then you're going to have your work cut out for you, babe. That's done. I'm just being real with you and honest. There's no getting out of that. Let me go ahead and give him a call. Oh my God, I'm sweating. He's clean, but he's one of those traditional men. Oh, and traditional. Ask your mom or dad or whoever you can what a traditional man is like. Because let me tell you something. You will be in both bathrooms, 2.5. You will be cleaning that bathroom. Where are you guys at? What state? North Carolina. Yes, see, darling. Let me go ahead and give you. Yeah. See, darling, honey, yeah, you need to, pumpkin, just know, this is the love of your life, right? This is the love of your life. You got to take the good with the bad. In sickness and health, right? Thank you, Ben. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you raised in the South, so you're a Southern belle. And one thing I know about Southern belles, y'all keep a clean home, tidy home. And that does consist of cleaning up after your men, cleaning up, cooking, doing his laundry, cleaning his shitty booty drawers. And yes, men leave stains that you would be shocked about. I'm not saying skid marks like, you clean up a 5-year-old, but men sweat, and of course men don't wipe They leak. I knew the life wasn't for me. It was a very easy decision to make when I left. See, I told you guys a long time ago when I left on my own accord because my boyfriend left a pair of his drawers at my house and I had to clean those. And I held them up and they were supposed to be white and their favorite pair. I couldn't throw them out. And they were starting to turn different colors. But in the front area was a whole different color. So I'm just saying, I mean, it's, like us. We we get a little interesting down there, right? Even though it doesn't leave a stain or color or smell or whatever. Maybe some do, some don't. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Around certain times of the month. Just think about that. Ari said, oh my God. Oh, from Vienna, okay, Austria and Europe, and I was shocked about American girls. There's something else. Very sexual. Love it. Yes, ma'am. You know that's what I do. Keeps it real. I'm glad you like American Girls, Ben. Be sure you make sure, Ben, that you are with the right sexual girls, because there are sexual girls who keep themselves nice and tidy and clear of disease, and then there are the girls that, hey, the okay, so I have to clap this month. Okay, the doctor gave me something for it. I'm fine. There are some girls that don't care, and there are some girls that do care. So be careful, baby. Just be careful. You got all kinds of folks out there, especially in the United States. Well, in the world, period. I do know that in a lot of other countries, people are more traditional, but I find the great U.S. of A. We're out there. We are rogue agents. You'll find a little bit of everything out here. There are some girls that were not taught to be clean and don't know what to clean or how to clean it or how to keep it from, yeah, being trash. So yeah, just be careful, Ben. Good luck to you. But yeah, back to you. See, darling, just know, honey. It's a big leap. It's a big step, but you got to be realistic about it. I know you say you don't clean men's bathrooms, and you gonna walk past that bathroom. You gonna be like, you gonna walk past it. You gonna take 2 steps back and lean in, and you gonna look at it. You gonna be like, and you gonna walk away, and you gonna come back with pail, mop, hot water, buckets, gloves. You gonna have it all. You're gonna be like, but I can't, and I won't. My whole house smells good, and I was wondering what that was wafting down the hallway. You can fuss at him to clean his own bathroom, but you know what? I believe in working smarter and not harder. And here's the thing: when you are fighting about something as small as him cleaning his bathroom, because if you fight about him cleaning his bathroom, hi babe, how are you? I've missed you too. If you fight about him cleaning his bathroom and he cleans it and keeps it up, then you've done a great job. But if you fight about him cleaning his bathroom and it becomes a constant fight, now you're working harder at your relationship, because now here's one thing you're adding on to a roster of many more things to come. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to decide what's worth arguing about and what are your duties. Because let me tell you something. I have my bathroom, Red has her bathroom. And yes, on it, I would probably say quarterly, I go to Red. And I'm like, are you ever going to clean your bathroom? You take out the trash weekly. You going to take out the trash in your bathroom? Or so you clean the inside of the toilet with my help. I put the pink stuff powder in there. But you cleaned the toilet, but did you not think the top of the toilet tank needed to be cleaned? Like, there's gonna be, she really is like a dude. She's absent minded like a dude. So I'm like, Red, clean your bathroom. She thinks cleaning her bathroom means just going in there and not sweeping the floor, not like taking the mats out and giving them a good cleaning in the wash machine, cleaning the sink, washing the mirror. She really thinks that cleaning her bathroom means let me, oh, my wife already put the stuff around, the bowl cleaner. So, and I've waited 5 hours. So now all I have to do is go and scrub inside, not clean the outside. I'm like, you do know your toilet is a whole unit. The top where the lid lifts off, that needs to be cleaned. The side, the handle, the back, what you lean up on, that needs to be cleaned. The back part behind the seat needs to be cleaned. Like, it's whole breakdown. I have to give a whole breakdown. And she's a woman. So that's why I say you got to pick and choose your battles. It is what it is. My deal was I will not take out the trash, and I will not mess with the lawn, and I will not do the cars. That's your job. But that means that my job is the rest of the rest. And then I have to yell, do you ever, and I don't yell often, like I said, quarterly, do you ever think you're going to help me clean a room in this house? Like, sort your clothes so can you sort your clothes? Get them into the mini baskets that I have bought for you. And if you, when you take them off, if you would just put them in a basket, I don't know, you have white undergarments, white overgarments, colors that are undergarments, colors. And when I say over, they go over your undergarments. So, like t-shirts that can be dried, t-shirts that can't be dried, jeans go by themselves, towels go by themselves. I have a basket. I literally went out and bought a basket for every single one of those things I just rattled off. We have a million baskets. A million. They're on the floor. So I have to go in and I have to pick them up and I have to just toss them in. And it doesn't matter which basket I put them in because I find that all of she does put some things, but then I find out as I say bring me, hey, when I say bring me a bag, then I find out as I'm doing the laundry, I find out that half the clothes in it are clean and half are dirty. Meaning, So here's the deal. Honey, I wash them, but because the basket is so tall, and I'm 5'1", can you take it upstairs and since they're folded, put them away for me? Yes, Mama. Yes. Well, what she does is she gets sidetracked. She puts half of them away. Bentley, shut up. And she gets sidetracked. She goes off and does something else, and she forgets about them. And then she sometimes will bring up a clean basket, put them next to the sea of dirty clothes, and then she can't tell the difference. So then I walk in and I see her sniffing clothes. And I'm like, why are you sniffing clothes? I'm like, why are your eyes shifting back and forth? What are we doing? You have clean clothes. You hung them up, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm like, you did it again, didn't you? You put clean, and then I get to itching. So that's why I say quarterly. Don't go 6 months, because by the 6th month, you will be so angry, you'll want to launch something across the room. But quarterly, which is every 3 months, I feel it's time for us to have yet another talk. It's the same talk we've been having quarterly for 22, 24 years. She says we've been together 22. It's been at 22 for like 3 years. I'm like, dude, do you know how long we've been together? I'm like, what in the hell? Okay. All right, Ben. Ari, what you deleting? Yeah, just have a wonderful conversation. Oh, it was good. It was good seeing you, Ben. Thank you for joining us. Listen, shut up before I put you in the house, sir. What's the matter? You got a do-do. You have to poo-poo. I think it's the poo-poo. Anyway. But yeah, just, you too will find your groove. But just know that you're living in a fairy tale world, Pumpkin, if you think that you're not going to clean that bathroom. Because you gotta inspect. You gotta make sure. And yes, he's a grown man, and yes, he can clean his own bathroom. But remember, they clean to their specifications, their liking. Might not be to yours. Just remember that. And if he does a better job than my wife does, please let me know so I can rub that in her face. I didn't mean to burst your bubble. I'm just trying to tell you truth. Anybody that has lived with a partner, it does not. You know what? Oddly enough, that is the last thing. Shut up! You want to go in the house? Hey, you, pointy ears. Hey, I'm talking to you. Stop barking at the children at the playground. They're gonna be there. You're gonna bark yourselves to death. He said. So we don't think about the fact that people don't think about when they move in with each other, they're merging, blending, taught, because we're all taught how to clean. We're all taught, like, we all have our own habits. Like, we got these habits from the people that raised us, right? Um, and if he had someone who cleaned up, and yeah, he stays in Buckhead. Most likely, does he have someone who comes in and cleans for him? And if he has somebody who comes in and cleans for him, then hopefully, maybe what you need to do is move to Buckhead. We all know what Buckhead is. I know what Buckhead is. I know where Buckhead is, and I know what it is to live, if you know what I mean, in Buckhead. So yeah, you need to find out, is somebody cleaning his bathroom? Does he live in one of the high rises? Does he have a house, a townhouse? I mean, I can probably surmise what's happening here. Okay, so you both have a cleaning lady. Listen, we had cleaning people, and although they stole from us, um, they only clean so much. Now, our cleaning people came out. The poo guy comes out once a week. Our cleaning people came out every 2 weeks. It was supposed to be every 2 weeks to start. Lord knows if they had been coming out every week like we were about to move them to. I mean, she did not wait to steal from me. If they had been coming out every week, we would have been in trouble. So, you both have cleaning people. Yes, he's in one of the high rises over Phipps Plaza. Okay. Oh, okay. So he can afford someone to come out and clean for you too. So you know what then? Don't worry about it. I mean, there still may be days that, see, I find that that's what became my problem with Red. Us getting somebody in to clean up after her and me, it didn't make me lazy. It made me angry, actually, because I like cleaning my own home. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. But it helped me because, of course, with my back problems, it made life easier. But when you have somebody constantly cleaning up after you, it makes you a little on the lazy side. Especially men. Because literally, they do nothing. They leave stuff anywhere, everywhere, and somebody comes and cleans for them. So, just have a talk. Find out what how often do you clean your own toilet. Just need to find out. Just have that casual conversation. Just find out what he gets up to. You know, I know we both have somebody come out and clean, but when your toilet needs, because men have heavy duties, they have a hefty duty, and sometimes those duties leave skid marks in those toilets. And if you have skid marks and your cleaning lady isn't meant to come out, for another 3-4 days, you know, who's going to clean that skid mark out of there? You or him? So those are the questions that need to be asked, just casual. Pick his brain. Don't panic. It'll be all right. Yeah, I do. And I'm married to a woman that is a stud, that eats like a man, acts like a man, and has duty like man turds. So you'll be getting in there. I know I have to. It's a part of life. I don't know a woman who hasn't had to clean up after that. Not unless he gets embarrassed and he cleans his own. He might clean his own. Don't make that face. He might clean his own. He might be too embarrassed. In the beginning, he might be like, I gotta get this out of here. I don't want her to see it. So you might not have to, but one day you're gonna walk in there and you're gonna be like, oh. Yep. Yeah, it's a part of life. Everybody poos, everybody poops. I mean, Red had to ask me one time. She was like, "Do you fart? Do you shit?" And I was like, "Why?" Because it's been like 3 years and I've never seen or heard you fart or shit. And I'm like, I'm a lady, damn it. You're not, that's none of your business. And sometimes I make myself sick waiting for her to leave. But that's because my crazy grandmother and mother and aunts taught me a lady does not shit or fart. First off, we don't shit and we don't fart. We have a bowel movement and we poop. That's the first thing. Second thing, we don't do it around them. That is a luxury we do not have. Now, my baby sister, the youngest one, who's 16 years younger than me, she's 34, she shits in front of her dude. She shits and he's in there, brushing his teeth. She farts. She's lactose intolerant. And she's like, it's going to be a bad night. Get ready. I'm like, oh. She's like, what? He knows I shit. And I'll fart in front of him and belch. And I'm like, oh, I say no. She does it.
It took you how long to shit in front of me?
I was just telling him. 2 years. 3 years, was it? I just told him about how you was like, do you shit?
In that tiny ass apartment, I never saw you go. There was no hiding from each other there.
Nope.
Breathe out.
I was like, you'll never. And I had to, and what I tell you, first off, I don't shit, and I don't fart. I'm a lady. I pooped, and I have a bowel movement. Your Bree is coming with you.
Come on, Bree. Come on.
So yeah. Yeah, my baby sister is extra real about it. I thought maybe that was just y'all's generation. She's 34. She's like, I'm lactose intolerant and this is what I'm doing. I've had sour cream. I'm going to take a hella shit tonight. And I'm like, and I'm looking at him and he's like, baby, I know what you be doing. And I'm like, and I look at her and she's like, oh, stop. I'm not hiding for him. I'm not hiding for nobody. If I date you, you better know I take a shit. We all got a shit. I'm just like, this is a new generation of woman. A whole new generation. Like I was taught the old school way. As a woman, you don't leave the house without your jewelry on, put your lipstick on, put clothes on, look presentable. That's what I was taught. The new generations are like, I'm wearing my bonnet, my slipper, my pajamas. And if we meet with half my pretty ass wig hanging out of it, or braids, then this is how you meet me. And this is my worst. Even though eyelashes be way out to here, fluttering, she blinks and they go bloop, 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 bloop. That's just the new generation. And with different times. Now I understand why my parents looked at us crazy. I was like, I don't understand what we're doing wrong. But now I look at the younger generations and I'm like, Is this what our parents were looking at when they was looking at us? And I can't wait for, well, my sister's already looking at her son, who is 17. That same sister is looking at her son at 17 like, it just is what it is. So yeah, it looks like everybody left and didn't say bye, nothing. You, you like that, Ari? Well, it looks like the number went down. Yeah, the number went down. We had like 8, 9 people in here. Who left? Where'd everybody go? Okay, I just want everybody to know Reddy's in the front. She is in the front. But I'm excited for you, see, darling. I am. I am very excited for you. This is a new adventure, a new side of life, that you're going to enjoy. Because guess what? There are bigger things than a dirty toilet. There are bigger things than a dirty house. There is being able to wake up to your best friend, being able to talk to being able to come home to your best friend, being able to not have to pick up the phone and miss each other, being able to cook for each other and find out likes and dislikes, pet peeves, and just this is a whole new level of learning each other. That's the fun part. You've learned each other on a separate level. Now you're about to really dig deep and learn each other on a playing field of equality, because you're going to be under the same roof, sharing your things. You're going to be touching and pawing all over his stuff. He's going to be touching and pawing all over your stuff. You're going to and share with each other. Don't be afraid to share with each other. Gone are the days where people would talk about exes, or because people are so quick to trauma bond, but people are not quick to talk about the good, bad, and ugly of their past relationships. You got people that are, I don't want to hear about your ex. Why? If Because if you love someone enough, their happiness is your happiness. And it doesn't mean that you don't do those things. It just means they're sharing something that was either great joy brought them joy at that time. Not the person, but just the experience, or just that it was funny to them, People tend to miss those things. Like Red and I,
Freeze out.
we talk about everything with exes, good, bad, and ugly, everything. I know everything there is to know about every single one of her exes. Look, we even went as deep as, okay, well, what was your favorite style to have relations with? This one, this one, because each one was different, and we talked about everything, and people are afraid of that for some reason, and I don't get it. When you're with someone, you should want to know every facet of their life. Like, you should want to know everything about them, everything that makes them tick. And if you this was my whole point behind finding out what her favorite with each one was. Because it was my job to do it better. Because I wear the big girl shoes, not them. It didn't work with them, but it works with me. I'm the special one. So I'm the one that gets to make it better and put my own spin on it. So people don't look at things from that point of people look at it from a point of view of it making them feel insecure or incomplete or whatever. Don't look at it like that. Just share with each other. Share everything. Because when a man or a woman finds that they can't share with their partner, then that's when secrets, because you start to become unsure about what you can share or cannot share. So, yeah, make sure that you guys share everything with each other, talk to each other. And if you have to, have that conversation. Light some candles, make the bed, not get in it, but like make the bed, sit down on top of the made bed covers if you need to, and like sit face to face and just talk. Just be together, be in each other's space, be in each other's faces, breathe each other's air in. That's how you become best friends, because that's how I did it with her. I was like, I need you to know I'm a woman. I can handle these talks. I can have these conversations. These are conversations your exes couldn't handle. But they were little girls, and I am not. I'm a grown woman. Anything they could do, I will do better. And I rose to the occasion, and I did. That's what a good, healthy, open, loving relationship is about. Not about hiding things or being scared, you know. But first talk and say, okay, what you got to talk about your boundaries and limits and what you're open to, what you're not open to. You got to talk about those things. Because if you don't, then yeah, things don't go well. That's what couples don't like to do, is really talk to each other. And Ari, how have you and yours been doing? I didn't get to ask really. How have you two really been doing? Doing good? I forgot there's a delay, I think. There's like a slight delay. I have to be careful because there's a lot of moisture out. Last night when we were out on the porch, the puppies got a hold of a frog. They had that little thing jumping for his life, and then he just decided to play dead. And then Malia tore him apart. Savages. They are savages. The savagery that goes on. So guys, I have started making my jewelry. I haven't told everybody. Well, I've told people that come through every now and again. Um, Red said I need to see some jewelry. So last night I made my first piece. This is one of my first pieces. I made this. I don't know if you can see. So I'm still a learner. Usually when I do something I accomplish it. But see, one side, well, it's kind of like I left too much space. So now what I need to realize is that I need to put spacer balls. I think spacer balls, so I realized if you balance it in the middle, wait, did I do that right? See, that's not in the middle. So now I have to make sure that I count because I don't want to be selling jewelry and I got 20 on this side and 9 on this side. So I'm sending, if anybody wants to be a free guinea pig, let me know. What that consists of is I make the jewelry, I send it to you, you model it, you tell me how it works, how it's holding up. Is it handling well in water? Did it fall apart? That kind of thing. But I bought a lot of sterling silver and a lot of gold. So, and a lot of bronze and a lot of um what is, I forgot what the black metal is called, but I bought a lot of that stuff. So, thank you, honey. I'm working it out. I'm trying to work it out. I'll get there. I was like, I gotta have a hobby. I love doing my nails, and I'm gonna put some nails on because this, I found that working with these beads and these chubby little paws, these little chubby digits are not doing so well with the working of the beads. So I gotta do something different. Um, I've been, since I have turned perimenopausal, I have started getting up at like 2 a.m. Go figure. So I will most likely be on again um, early. I think I'm going to start going on like 3, 4 in the morning, maybe 5. Just because I'm not doing anything except sitting around looking crazy thinking about going live. So I think that's when I'll go live. People are getting up. Maybe I'll be the talker in their ear in the morning when they're getting ready for school or work or whatever. Like, hello, good morning from North Carolina. This is Jamie in the building. How are you this lovely Tuesday morning? Does everybody say thank you, Lord, for waking them up? But, like, bruh's really sweating me. Do you have to go poo-poo, Booski? Do you have to go poo-poo? You need to go up front? Come on. Yep, he gotta go. He gotta go boo-boo. We gonna head up front. I'm taking you with me. He needs to go. Do-do. When the do must do-do, the booski must boo-boo. What do you, Lily, what you got in your mouth? Their teeth are so funny to me. I'm coming, booskies. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Mommy's coming, okay? And then I put this other little thing together. I did not realize these are spacer beads. I was wondering what they were. Had no idea they were spacer beads. I am funny. I make myself laugh. But I wanted to. He's after Miller. Leave that. What are they called? Okay, in Colorado we called them. My grandmother called them Millers, but they're moths. Okay, kids, we gonna take everybody with us. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and he's flying around my head, and I don't want him flying around my head. I will lose my shit if he comes over here. And she done zipped me in. Okay, just give me just a sec, guys. I gotta unzip, get my sweater. Oh, he's coming towards up my head. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody's. Come along, everybody's. And everybody's come along. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on, Bree Bree. I know you can't see. Come on, Mama. Bree, where? Jesus, she's behind me.
Pacheco going out of the game. A healthy Isaiah Pacheco is really going to benefit this offense.
Turn off the lights. Silva Miller. We don't need the Miller. Okay, so I will take everybody with me. Boom, boom. Okay, it's gonna get dark for just a second. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, what a day, what a day. Go poo poo. Oh. Red told me to make sure I close the garage so no big spiders get in the house. I'm like, whatever. There we go. We had to come out front. Boom Boom has to poo poo. Something touched me on my back. Boom. Let's go, bruh. Mama doesn't do outside. Go do. He's like, I do. I got to do. I do. I just got to do. I don't want to get too far away from the from the house. Hurry up, buddy. Go poo poo. Where'd the chat go? I think I saw Tiffany say, okay, I'm back. There you go. What are you doing? He's staring at me. Go poo poo. We're not going for a walk. That's not what's happening here, bruh. Go poo poo. He's too bougie to poo in the backyard. Plus, we have too many big spiders in the backyard. Come on. Come poopy out over here. I don't know what he's doing. Bentley, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? I'm going to show you, Mom. He's going to show me, I guess. And I guess he's going to show all of you. What? What are you doing, Waldo? What you doing, bruh? Muscle man. Oh, guys, my baby is 13. Bree is 15. They done parked their damn car again. No, that's a different car. That's not the neighbor's car. I can work with that. I was going to say, our neighbor's nanny wants to always park across the street. Meanwhile, nobody's parked in front of their home. They want to park their nanny in front of everybody else's home. Park your nanny at your own house. Don't park at mine. I knew he'd go. Thank you, sir. Well, everyone, like I said, I'm going to start coming on when I get up. I'm up at like 3, 4 in the morning. Most of the time, 2 a.m. is when I'm up. The puppies wake me up to go potty. So I think I'm going to start going live then. Other than that, I'm just watching SVU being bored. And I don't like being bored. Did you go pee-pee? Are you done? I have this wonderful, wonderful onesie on that I got from Temu for $1.42. Except my wife left a pen in her pocket, and I washed, and it's all down the front, and I can't get the ink out. So now it's just a house onesie. I'm supposed to be able to put on a pair of Crocs and go out into the world in it. It's very cute. Although I look like a little chubby bumblebee. So even if I had not gotten this black ink on me, I doubt I would have been going out into the world with it on. I doubt it. Very seriously. So there's that. Thank you, sir, for handling your business. But I think I'm gonna go. I'm tired. And it's time for me to take pain meds. And I want to lay down. I can tell I'm getting older. I don't have the stamina I used to have. Plus, Red has the TV. Puppy, move! Move your head, big boy. Look at this. Now, you're not going anywhere. They feel like they're going somewhere. Look at these puppies. Look at that puppies. Puppy. 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 Look at all that hair. Puppy. Puppy. Caleb. Maurice. Okay, Conqueror. Yep. They don't want to visit. Okay. I do thank all of you for visiting with me tonight. I had a wonderful time. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will start, I'm going to start going live earlier in the mornings. But I'm also going to start going live more often. I do have something to say. It's just, I have to start building myself back up, and I have to build myself up some way. So that is to be seen more. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you. See you later.